Welcome to the deep dive. We're all about getting into the nitty-gritty of language, finding those little details that make a big difference in how clearly we communicate.
That's right.
And today, oh boy, we're tackling a classic trio, verbs that sound so alike, but trip people up all the time. Assure, insure, and insure.
Mm-hmm. They all feel like they're about making sure, don't they?
Exactly. But the nuances, the specific jobs they do, are actually really distinct, and understanding that, well, that's where the precision comes in.
It really is.
Now, before we properly dive in, just a quick shout out. If you're serious about, leveling up your general English, especially the everyday stuff,
Yeah.
you absolutely have to check out the YouTube channel Daily Colloquial English. Seriously, it's fantastic. So many practical tips, great for learners.
Oh, good recommendation.
Yeah, definitely subscribe, share it if you know someone learning. It's top notch.
Cool. Okay, so back to our tricky trio.
Assure, insure, insure.
Yeah.
They do share that root sense of making sure, historically speaking.
But how we use them now, quite different paths they've taken. And getting them right isn't just grammar pedantry, is it?
Not at all.
It's about making sure your promise or your guarantee or your financial safety net is understood perfectly. Clarity is key.
Couldn't agree more. And that's our mission today. We're going to take these three, using the guide you shared, break them down piece by piece, then see how they stack up side by side.
Sounds like a plan.
The goal: give you, our listener, that clear, practical handle on them so you can use them confidently, avoid those, awkward little mix-ups. Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
Right. First up, assure. What springs to mind first when you hear assure?
For me, it's immediately about talking to someone. It's the verb of, let's say, emotional certainty.
Emotional certainty. I like that.
Yeah, you're trying to give someone confidence, right? Remove their doubts, their anxieties, maybe make a promise to them.
Okay.
And the absolute key thing, the non-negotiable part, it's always, always directed at a person.
Ah, okay. So you can't assure a result. You assure someone of a result.
Precisely. It's interpersonal. You're addressing a person's state of mind.
That makes sense. It feels very human-centric, which is probably why we see it a lot in maybe more formal situations where trust is important.
Definitely.
Like, a government official trying to calm people down, something like, the minister assured citizens that aid was on the way.
Perfect example. It's all about that direct communication to ease concerns, build or restore that trust.
Okay. And informally.
Informally, it's just that everyday act of making someone feel better or more confident about something, Don't worry, I assure you it won't take long.
Right, like reassuring a friend.
Exactly. Or maybe, I assure you I'll be there soon. The main job is reassurance, speaking to that person, removing their doubt. And it often carries that sense of an interpersonal promise or guarantee.
Got it. And the grammar seems to back this up, always pointing to that person.
It does.
You often see assure plus a person, then maybe that and a clause, like, he assured her that the report would be finished.
Yep, that's a classic structure.
Or assure plus person plus of something, right? Like, she assured him of her support.
Another very common one. Assure someone of something.
And just the direct, look, I assure you, you can't really take the person out.
You really can't. It loses its meaning. And what's fascinating, as you mentioned, is how this person focuses, carries through.
Ah, into the other forms of the word.
Exactly. Think about the noun, assurance. It can be a guarantee given to someone, she gave her assurance. Or it can mean the confidence within someone, he spoke with assurance.
Okay, I see the link.
Then the adjective, assured. Confident and assured manner. Or guaranteed and assured victory, implying someone made it feel certain.
Right.
And that idiom, rest assured, it means be confident, essentially, because someone, somewhere, has given you that assurance. It all circles back to addressing doubt in a person.
Okay, that nails down assure pretty well. People, feelings, confidence, promises to someone.
That's the core.
But what if we're not talking about feelings? What if we need to guarantee an outcome, make something actually happen? That's where insure comes in, right? And this feels like where the real confusion often starts.
It really does. This is a major pivot. If assure is people-focused, insure is all about outcomes.
Okay.
The job of insure is to make certain that something happens or that a situation is a certain way. It's about guaranteeing a result through actions or arrangements.
So it's about the doing, not the feeling.
Exactly. And crucially, it's usually directed at things, processes, events, conditions, not directly at reassuring a person's feelings about those things.
Right. You're not calming someone about the safety standards. You're making the standards happen.
Precisely. You take steps, you put things in place, proactive action.
That fits with where I often see it. Lots of formal stuff, policies,
Yeah.
technical guides.
Yeah, very common there.
Like, these measures ensure compliance with safety standards. Or, we must ensure all forms are complete. It's about making the thing itself certain.
That's it. Securing the outcome. Now, informally, while insure is perfectly fine, people often just say, make sure.
Ah, okay. So, ensure the door is locked versus make sure the door is locked.
Yeah, both mean the same thing. Take action to guarantee that result. Make sure is maybe just a bit more, everyday conversational.
But the function is the same cause, or secure that outcome.
Exactly. It's about the practical steps to make something happen or prevent something from failing. Certainty in the situation, not in someone's head.
And the grammar follows this, focusing on the what, not the who.
It does.
So you'll get ensure followed directly by a noun, like ensure safety, ensure quality.
Yep. Ensure plus the thing you're making certain.
Or ensure plus that and a clause describing the outcome. Ensure that everything is ready.
Correct. You don't typically see ensure plus a person directly after it in the way you do with assure. It sounds a bit off because you're not reassuring them, you're guaranteeing the result.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And just a quick note, while assure gives us the noun assurance, the noun insurance is, well, basically obsolete.
Oh, really? So you wouldn't say we need insurance of quality?
No, you'd avoid that. You'd say we need to ensure quality or talk about a guarantee of quality or providing certainty. Insurance just isn't really used in modern English. Stick to the verb insure.
Good tip. Okay, so assure for people, ensure for outcomes. Now the third one, insure. This one feels like it has a very specific zone.
It absolutely does. The moment you hit insure, think money, think finance, think protection against loss.
Right. Straight to insurance policies.
Exactly. The definition is spot on. To arrange or provide financial protection, that's insurance against loss, damage, injury, death, etc., to underwrite risk.
Okay. So inseparable from the concept of insurance.
Pretty much. That's its primary modern meaning.
And naturally, you see it everywhere in financial and legal contexts.
All the time.
Things like, the company insured its fleet of vehicles. Or, you should insure the shipment against potential damage.
Perfect examples. It's about that contractual financial protection against a defined risk. Protecting assets, basically.
And in just regular chat.
It's when we talk about buying or having insurance.
Yeah.
I need to insure my car, or is your home insured against fire?
Pretty straightforward. But you mentioned earlier there's a common mistake here.
Yes, and this is a really important one to flag. People sometimes mistakenly use insure when they actually mean insure.
Ah, using the financial protection word when they mean make certain.
Exactly.
Right.
Imagine saying, don't worry, I've ensured that the report is accurate.
Yeah, that sounds weird, like you bought a policy against typos.
Precisely. It creates confusion. Did you take out insurance, or did you just double-check it carefully? Yeah. So keeping insure tied strictly to financial insurance and insure to making certain is vital for clarity.
That's a great illustration of why it matters.
Yeah.
And the grammar for insure, again, points right back to that financial protection idea.
It does.
You often see insure plus an object plus against a specific risk, like insure the house against flood.
Very common pattern. Insure X against Y.
Or you might just insure the OBJ seat, maybe mentioning the provider.
Hmm.
Insure the car with ABC insurance.
Yep. Or simply insure the car.
And the passive is huge here, right? The package must be insured before shipping.
Absolutely. Be insured almost always means having that financial coverage.
Okay.
And the related words really cement this meaning. Insurance is the product, the policy. The insurer is the company.
Right.
The insured is the person covered. It's all firmly in that financial risk management world.
Right. Think premiums, claims, coverage. You're in insure land.
You got it.
Okay, fantastic breakdown of each one. But I think putting them directly side by side now would really help lock it all in, that comparison.
Absolutely. Let's try a quick mental checklist for each one.
Perfect.
Assure. Think telling a person, reassuring them, making a promise to them, removing doubt. Grammar. Assure plus person. Key idea. Interpersonal confidence.
Got it. Person focus.
Ensure. Think making certain, guaranteeing an outcome through actions. Grammar, ensure plus thing, or ensure plus that. Key idea. Causing a result.
Okay.
Outcome focused.
Insure. Think financial protection, buying insurance. Link to risk and money, grammar. Insure, plus object, against risk. Key idea, financial coverage.
Nice. Finance-focused, that really clarifies the core jobs.
Hopefully.
And it hammers home that common mix-up between insurer and insure. Let's state that rule one more time super clearly for everyone listening.
Good idea.
If you mean make certain you're taking steps to guarantee something happens, use insure.
Oh.
Like, ensure the figures are correct.
Right. Action for outcome.
If you mean arrange financial protection, buying insurance against a risk use, insure the artwork before transit.
Right. Financial protection.
And if you're speaking directly to a person to remove their doubts or give a promise, that's when you use assure. I assure you it's safe.
Perfect. Addresses the person.
Those distinctions are crucial.
And hey, want some easy ways to remember them? Little mental hooks.
Always. Mnemonics are great. Lay them on us.
Okay. For assure, think assure someone. Hear the S sound. It links to speaking to a someone about their sentiments. Ah, nice. Assure someone. Got it.
For insure, think make sure. Insure sounds like insure. It's all about making sure an outcome happens.
Assure, make sure. Easy.
And for insure, think insurance. That N sound directly connects it to financial insurance coverage.
Assure someone. Insure. Make sure. Insurance. That's actually brilliant. Super helpful.
Glad they help. They work surprisingly well.
Definitely. And just quickly, the source material mentioned a couple of other subtleties, like be assured versus be insured.
Ah, yes. Be assured can mean be certain or be confident, often implying someone else gave the assurance. But be insured always means you have an insurance policy.
Right. And that point about legal language sometimes blurring them historically?
Yeah, in some very old or specific legal phrasing, you might see odd uses, but the advice is clear. For modern clarity, especially in contracts or reports, stick to the core meanings. Insure for finance, insure for guaranteeing outcomes or performance.
And the difference between reassure and assure.
Good point. Reassure implies restoring confidence that might have been lost, like assuring again. Assure can be the first time you give that confidence. Subtle, but there.
Okay, excellent. So it really comes down to being intentional with our choice.
Absolutely. Knowing which one fits means your message lands exactly right. No ambiguity. It's a small word choice, but it can have a big impact on clarity.
Totally agree. Understanding these isn't just about, ticking a grammar box. It's about communicating clearly, confidently, powerfully, making sure people know exactly what you mean.
Which actually leads to maybe a final thought to ponder.
Oh, go on.
Well, in this world where we're just bombarded with information and maybe clarity gets a bit lost sometimes, how much better could we communicate if we just took that extra second to think about the precise word, especially with words like these that sound so similar?
Good question.
Like, how might choosing insure instead of insure by mistake, or using assure thoughtfully, actually change how well our message is received, whether it's just, a quick email or something really critical like a project report?
Yeah, that precision really matters.
Doesn't it? The power of language is often in those details, those conscious choices we make.
That is a really powerful thought to end on. So our challenge to you listening is start noticing. Pay attention to assure, insure when you read, when you listen, and especially when you write. Spot the differences, see how they're used.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Exactly. And then you can use them yourself with much more precision and confidence. Thanks so much for diving deep with us today.